everybody doing today? Today we have a 66 Dodge D100 with the 318 Poly V8 manual 4-speed, and we're going to be replacing it with the 4BT Cummings with a turbo rated at 120 horse, 400 turbo trans. I'm not going to bore you guys out with the removal of the 318, so my friend Hurley and Jezebel are my assistants today, and my good friend Miller. We're going to be removing this 318 and manual 4-speed and reinstalling it with the 4BT Cummings. Thank you. Going to be removing the shifter handle on the manual 4-speed, and by depressing this collar here and twisting it will release the handle out of the shifter housing. And by pushing on this collar here, it locks on these two pins, and it's easy. Then you can remove the shifter lever and remove the housing cover. We now have the drive shaft and transmission removed. Before removing the 4BT Cummings out of the bread truck, notice that the engine set quite at an angle to the right, and looking at the adapter and transmission the way it is set up, but that is actually the way the engine will be sitting, kind of like in this Dodge D100, a little bit leaning to the right. Well, the engine is finally out. Dodge D100 with the 4BT Cummings swap. Just showing you the fabbed up engine mounts using the 92 Dodge Ram with Cummings 5.9 insulators adapted to the original frame mounts. And we'll draw underneath and made a very simple cross member for the transmission using a turbo 400 trans. Straight across, L bracket on top, and angle brackets on the side. And got the exhaust system made up and painted and ready to bolt back on. Three-inch straight. And we'll get that bolted back on. Get a shot of it with it on the truck. All the pipe, most of the pipe was used off the bread truck, except for the 4-foot straight pipe that I extended was brand new 3-inch exhaust pipe. This evening on the 66 Dodge D100, I am addressing the so-called killer doll and replacing the front main seal along with the new cover gasket. And I pinned over the several edges A little update on the 66 Dodge with the 4BT. Got the, I know it's hard to see in there, with the trans cooler. Got the electric radiator fan. There you go. I have had this thing recently just running, and well, I've got the wiring to go through, which isn't very much. And going to be mounting the floor shifter here soon. And there is the floor shifter. It's going to mount right there on the tunnel. Nice and high, easy to get to. Don't have a lot more to do. We've got the radiator hoses to get one waiting on one radiator hose, and I'll have this thing on the road within the next week or so. My air cleaner today, and got that mounted in. Made my adjustments on the VE pump. I was only able to turn the power screw in 2 turns. After I turned it into the 3rd turn, I had a runaway, so I had to back it off 1 turn. I turned the smoke screw in 2 turns, and I was only able to turn the star wheel in 1 turn. It would not go 2 turns. So as soon as I get the wife over here, and we're going to make a short video of the smoke. Future air shut off. I'm going to fab up. It's a throttle body off an Excursion, Ford Excursion, which is 3-inch inlet, and I'll make an adapter for the back side, which will be 3-inch outlet. I'm going to mount it in between the hoses for the turbo, and that way, if there should be, you know, a possible runaway, that be a cable operated inside the dash, be able to shut the air off to the turbo and save the motor.